Good afternoon, I'm Steve Steger.
I'm Alexandra Lewis.
A new business in Greeley is struggling to reopen after thieves hit them twice.
Surveillance video captured both times thieves hit a clothing store.
The owners had to close a previous business during the pandemic. Now they're dealing with this latest setback. Here's 9 News Northern Colorado newsroom reporter Amanda Gilbert.
Reopening a clothing store near family in Greeley. It was a dream for Jennifer Ruiz.
But we had to put absolutely everything into it.
Pro Club clothing's been around since September.
So it's like streetwear kind of clothing.
But on November 17th, Ruiz discovered someone smashed the front window and broke in. She took a video of the aftermath.
Walking in was just devastating.
Less than 2 weeks later, and after installing better security cameras,
because there they are going back, and he's going back with the bag
it happened again.
to take more stuff.
Co-owner Martin Prias says in total, the thieves took tools, the cash box, and more.
$1,000 worth of sweaters and sweats. They took about $1,500 worth of shoes.
They went as low as taking our internet router. I'm not sure what that would work for them, but...
A screenshot of one of the suspects is now taped to the boarded-up window.
We noticed that he has a headlamp on the head, gray and blue gloves.
This family says they feel violated.
Like, my peace was taken from me. I can't sleep at night. I don't know if they're gonna break in, if they're gonna break a window.
At first, reopening felt impossible.
If I shut down, that just means they win, and then my dream, just ends, since I want to keep my dream alive, and it's something for our family.
If you know anything, please reach out to Greeley Police. This couple did say the community's been really supportive and encouraged them to keep going. Amanda Gilbert, 9 News.
The owners say they lost $5,000 to $6,000 between the stolen goods and the damage to the store. If you have any information, contact Greeley Police.
Well, winter is clearly not here yet. If you got a chance to go outside today, you may have noticed the warm temperatures out there. Didn't quite get to 60 degrees, but still a lovely day outside.
So nice. Let's check in with meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen because you are tracking a storm heading our way this weekend. It would be nice to get like a little snow. It's December after all.
Yeah, we are expecting that. There is a little bit of a system coming on Monday. It does not look very impressive, but at least it'll feel a little wintry compared to what we've been feeling. Man, it was an amazing day out there across the Front Range and most of Colorado. Temperature still 58 degrees here at the 9 News studios in South downtown Mile High City. Current temperatures across the area. Yeah, Gunnison didn't even make it out of the teens today. They had another temperature inversion there, but just up the hill there in Crested Butte, it was sunny and warm, 35 degrees. Here's your forecast for Saturday. We probably will see some 60s on the board here coming up on Saturday, 50s in the foothills, 30s and 40s in the mountains on Saturday. And that's going to lead into a real nice parade of lights here in downtown Denver. We've seen some crazy weather over the last 50 years in that event, but it looks like a real nice one this year. Sunday's still going to be warm. We'll have a cold front come in late that afternoon to change things up a little bit. And so we'll have a little bit of a snowstorm come through the state on Monday, light mountain snow, and maybe even some snow down here in the Denver area. I'll talk about all that coming up in the forecast.
We'll take a nice warm parade of lights for you. Thank you. Police in New York are combing through evidence looking for anything that will lead to the suspect who killed the CEO of UnitedHealthcare. It's now been 48 hours, more than that, since the masked man gunned down Brian Thompson. Some of the newest evidence includes a water bottle that was found, possibly thrown away by the suspect. New York police believe the suspect may have traveled from the Atlanta area on a Greyhound bus, making it to the city potentially 10 days before that shooting happened. The motive and the shooter's identity remain a mystery.
A federal appeals court panel is upholding a law that could lead to a ban on TikTok. It's another defeat to the popular social media platform as it fights to survive in the U.S. The law requires TikTok to break ties with its China-based parent company, ByteDance, or be banned by mid-January. That's coming up next month. The court ruled the law is constitutional. TikTok argues the statute ran afoul of the First Amendment and singles out the platform. The company says it will appeal to the Supreme Court.
A reminder before your holiday travels, starting on Monday, TSA will no longer be operating bridge security at DIA. People love that. The chance allows the TSA to redirect some resources at the West checkpoint screening. The airport says the screening equipment will stay in place for now in case there's an urgent need, but the lanes will not be staffed. With car prices at or near record levels and interest rates still high, buying any car, new or used, is a high-stakes financial decision. That's why our partners at Consumer Reports put together report cards for all of the cars it tests to try to help you make the right choice that will last for years. Consumer Reports engineers and automotive experts put every car it buys through more than 50 tests.
Is everything, from acceleration and braking and high-speed maneuvers on the track.
CR compares more than 250 models on road performance, comfort, reliability, owner satisfaction, and safety. And testing doesn't end at the office.
We live with these vehicles every single day. We take them home. We drive them on public roads. We put our families in them. We go to the grocery store. We use all of this data combined with our survey information to figure out who makes the best cars.
Among the 32 brands in CR's 2025 report card, the top 5 remained unchanged from last year, with one significant shift. Subaru claims the top spot. One reason? Reliability.
When they design or redesign a new model, they tend to iterate on last year's models. And this approach tends to lend itself towards good reliability because they work out the kinks, so to speak, over time. On top of that, their vehicles perform well in our testing.
Also making the grade, BMW, Lexus, Porsche, and Honda.
Part of buying, testing, and living with these vehicles is not only experiencing what is good about them, the best scoring vehicles, but also the things that are maybe annoying or not so good.
Dodge, GMC, Land Rover, Rivian, and Jeep were ranked at the bottom.
Even top scoring brands can have vehicles that don't score so well. So it's really important that you do your research and you check the ratings for the vehicles that you're specifically interested in.
CR says this is especially true for bigger brands.
Very interesting results there. I want to tell you about a new ice cream and coffee cafe in Fort Collins that says its main focus isn't the ice cream. Tandem Squared Rolled Ice Cream has a focus on inclusivity, hiring people with and without disabilities. The new shop opened in October. The owner says food, especially ice cream, is all about bringing people together. The assistant manager says this job has really helped her with her mental health.
When I come to work, I remember who I am, and I am proud of who I am, and I am needed every day.
Outside of the store, you'll see a sign that says it's a business focused on accessibility, equity, and inclusion.